Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, this crazy price action, down 7% one day, up 6% the other day. What's going on? Are we going to see now finally a new all-time high, how high we could be going to? But what about also altcoins? Is altcoin season coming right now? We're going to discuss all of this. Also, we're going to talk about the stock market. So give me a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We post one video every single day. This video is brought to you guys by our partner, Blofin, the best non-KYC exchange. I utilize it for all of my trades. Guys, we are running a crazy promotion up to $5,000 in futures bonus, 15% cashback. Hurry up, only for the first 50 people to receive your $5,000 futures bonus. You will not regret it. Last time I did it, guys, I made so much money with this, basically free money, that I could not lose. So get in while you can. Bitcoin $106,174. Yesterday we had a big drop. We went from 107,000 to 102,000. As you can probably remember, we dropped like crazy. We basically said in our VIP group all of this in advance. Everything, of course, it's documented. Trading results, guys, talk for themselves as always. You can see everybody shorting. I closed one of my shorts with this is my face with AI with Tau, making 158%. That was actually a very good trade. And by the way, guys, if you want to really elevate your trading game, you want to start to understand. To have education, spot trading, member calls, trading calls, to be in a community of like-minded traders and investors in crypto, guys, come on the VIP group. We have a very high success rate. There is a link in the description with the trailer as well, and our trading results for the past 12 months. But right now BTC basically is going to went from like $102,000 to 100 and almost $7,000. And the reason why is because the US has passed a stablecoin bill. Basically they came that they in August they're going to implement this stablecoin bill, which is going to add more clarity, which is bullish for crypto because institutions are going to have more clarity. They're going to be able to invest more and blah, blah, blah. So it was a positive catalyst. Bitcoin pump like that. But if the question is now, is a real pump? Are we going to now see a new all-time high and all of that? Okay, first of all, what you need to understand is that BTC has been basically pumping since it was a $74,000. And in my opinion, looking at the charts, is getting a little bit tired. You can see that we have already a bearish crossover on the MACD. Like I showed you yesterday, guys, bearish crossover on the MACD. Let me just go on the daily chart. If it's going to continue like that, there is risk we're going to go down. There is also bearish divergence on the RSI. So what is going to be quite, I would say, likely is that the BTC will have to have a little bit of a correction. Now, I'm not saying we're going to see a correction 100% and otherwise, the market is wrong and all of that. But I'm saying that we're basically going right now to challenge a previous level, like a huge level of resistance that we had before, which was the previous all-time high. Now, for example, if you utilize a very important indicator called the open liquidity heat map, you can see that we have so much liquidation up to $114,000. And this is basically telling us that there are so many people that are trying to short the market right now. So the way you can actually understand how high are we going to continue to go higher from here is basically what you can do. You can see that first of all, BTC has been, I'm going to go on the parallel channel. BTC has been respecting this beautiful line of diagonal support. You can see we had a support from here, from this point to this point to this point. And now, if it's going to continue to go higher than 112 to 130,000, is definitely possible. But again, is it going to be happening right now? Are we going to see, first of all, a little bit of a correction? Something as well we can have a look at to make us understand is this like a real movement or it's just like a pump because of the stablecoin act? Is that we can have a look as well at the volume footprint. We can see the volume footprint chart what is happening right now here. Are they insiders right now? Are they selling? Are they buying? Well, you can see that, for example, yesterday, although we had the beautiful rebound, from here because of the stablecoin bill, still the charts are showing more negative delta, minus 2000, minus 400, minus 500. So at the moment, right, the situation, it's a little bit, I would say, uncertain, because you can see there is like a lot of mixed delta here, this negative delta, which is not fantastic. But again, then we have some positive here, some positive here. So I would say that it's going to be very important in the next few days to understand if BTC is going to be able to go and break above here. So what I will say is the following. If we're going to be able to go and close above, let's say, $107,000 to $108,000, then I can see BTC to go and continue higher. Okay, going maybe to 112 to 115,000 and then have a correction. But if, let's say, for example, today or tomorrow, we're going to be unable to go and close above 107,000, then there is more, is going to be more likely we're going to see a potential short-term correction, perhaps to 97,000, 98,000, and then to continue higher. Because right now, as I said before, mix delta, everything is showing already divergences. We have to be careful. And like I always say, I'm 50% in cash, 50% invested, because I like to use like proper risk management. Like somebody tells me right now, I'm 100% invested in this. If you bought at this level, that's fantastic. Well done on you. But if you tell me if you want to buy right now and be 100%, that is basically like a suicide mission. So what I'm basically waiting for is, okay, are we going to see a potential pullback? How deep the pullback is going to be? Well, we can see all the levels, 99, 95, 91. What is going to be the right level? Well, guys, in the VIP group, we're going to be discussing all of that. And also, like, we have trading ideas with altcoins, with anything you can think of. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking right now with BTC. So big resistance in this area. They probably could try the market makers a little fake out, but is more likely we should be seeing a short-term correction to go to the downside. And again, I'm not saying that it has to happen. I don't have like the crystal ball, but that's what the data are telling me right now. Now, let's have a look at Ethereum, guys. Ethereum had basically a drop similar to Bitcoin, had a retest, looks very, very good. Is it going to continue to go higher? Well, the answer is going to be it all depends on BTC. BTC is going to be able to go to 110,000, 115,000. Then I can see Ethereum to go and potentially retest. I'm going to show you with the inversion of Fibonacci. Go and potentially retest this box in between 2,964 and 3,378 if it's going to continue to go higher. But at the same time, very similar to BTC, Ethereum is quite extended. So what is going to be more likely, in my opinion, is going to be a retest around this area, around the 2,100, 2,200. So maybe something like that, a little bit of a fake out to try to trap all the late bulls, go down again to 2,100, 2,200, and then finally is going to be able to go higher. But is it going to go directly here? Well, it's definitely a possibility. Is it likely? Not really. So I guess we have to wait and see as well what is going to be happening with Bitcoin and also with the stock market itself. Solana as well. Let's have a look at Solana. Solana, very similar to Ethereum. We are still above this line. So what I would like to see if BTC is going to go, let's say, back to 97 to 98,000 is Solana to be able to sustain this area in between maybe 152 to 153 dollars. If Bitcoin is going to go to 98,000, Solana is going to go and basically hold this level above. And what it's going to do is going to potentially retest this inverted head and shoulder, which has already done, to be honest. You can see that we had an inverted head and shoulder here, then we had a pump, now we went down, and you can see that Solana basically just had a retest from here. You can see the neckline of the inverted head and shoulder, we close above here, so this actually looks very good to go. And if you're going to be able to sustain this area, we're going to be able to have a pump, then the next target for Solana is going to be probably, see, I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. Is your trading view working well? Mine is not working at all, and I don't know why. We're going to see probably a potential pump to 223, which is probably the retracement of Fibonacci of 0.618, which is like, sorry, 0.86. So what is going to be happening? We're going to see a straight pump to here, or are we going to have a little bit of a pullback and then a continuation? Now, altcoin season. Altcoins total free market cap, as I always say, I want to show you what's happening right now. Very similar to Solana, we had an inverted head and shoulder potential retest from here. Is this the continuation to go to the upside, or are we going to see one more drop, which also is going to match with Bitcoin going to, let's say, $97,000 to $98,000? If Bitcoin is going to go and drop a little bit more, then we could be seeing, of course, a retest coming from here, coming again from 825 to 130 billion, and then do something like that and explode higher, perhaps to the again 0.786 Fibonacci, and then I guess we have to see what's going to be happening. And of course, we can also have a look at the Fibonacci retracement. What is going to be our like the 0.618 or the 0.5 is basically around here, around $809 billion. So again, what I'm actually very vigilant right now is that BTC is very extended. We don't want to see that extension. We want to see a little bit of a healthy correction before going higher. But again, if Bitcoin is going to continue to go higher, then total free can go high as well. But we don't want that right now. We don't want that because we don't want this fast melt up movement. We want something a little bit more, I would say, steady with some healthy corrections in between. Next one, I want to show you guys for all season Bitcoin dominance. You can see that now the Bitcoin dominance has now reclaimed this important level of support. And the question is it going to continue to go higher? Are we going to see the Bitcoin dominance continue to go higher like that? Or is this what we call an ABC correction? So I will see like, A, B, C correction. So in general, whenever you're going to go and reclaim all these EMA, usually can suggest that the Bitcoin dominance could continue to go higher. And this doesn't mean, guys, remember, doesn't mean that Bitcoin, if the Bitcoin dominance goes higher, doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to go to like 140,000. It means that Bitcoin can even go lower, but the money are going to be transferred to BTC. And what is going to be not good is that if BTC then drops with a very high Bitcoin dominance, then altcoins are going to get destroyed. So what I can see right now, more for like I would say, a longer term point of view, you can see that Bitcoin dominance, I think, is coming to really a resolution. It's coming very, very close to the most important point. And you can see that right now, what I could be expecting could be a dominance in the next maybe few months to reach a level of 67 to 68%. And then we are going to see a finally drop in dominance down to maybe 55% or down to 47 to 48%. So that's going to be the times where I'm probably going to be selling my altcoins. And if you want to know exactly what I'm going to sell and when I'm going to sell, guys, come on the VIP spot trading. We're going to be writing everything over here. Next one I want to show you today, very important as well, the US 10-year Treasury yield. Again, I'm not happy to see this. And the reason why is because if it's going to break to the upside like that, then it's going to be actually very bad for crypto. Okay, it's not going to be good for the stock market, for crypto, because in general, this is inversely correlated to crypto and stocks. Whenever this goes higher, then stocks and crypto can actually go lower. And of course, we would like to see right now from this US 10Y a little bit of a drop because then the Fed is going to cut interest rates and such, as you already know. And of course, guys, what is going to be very important, and I'm going to show you in a second, is that there is a specific catalyst that if it's going to happen and we get it right, then of course it could trigger a melt up in stocks and crypto. You want to know what it is? Stay with me until the end. Also, guys, the last thing I want to show you, S&P 500 doesn't want to stop. It's completely crazy. Like, to me, this is probably one of the most bullish pattern I can see. We want to go and form another bearish divergence on the RSI, guys. Look how much space we got here. Like, that's insane. Right now, you can see that that's where we are right now. If we're going to be able to break the RSI from this area, the next level is going to be here to form like in a huge divergence. But again, we're probably going to be a S&P like a 7,000. So that's something I'm also monitoring as well to basically call the end of the bull market, because as always, The end of the cycle is going to be corresponding to stock market reaching a peak, to the Bitcoin dominance going down, to so many other factors. And that's the reason why I'm saying that in the VIP we discuss all of that, guys. That's very important to put everything all together to understand when is the right time to get in and the right time to get out. And the last thing I want to see, which is going to be very important, is the crypto total market cap. This to me is probably one of the most beautiful chart I can see on the web, and really tell me otherwise if you like this chart. I mean, to me, looks absolute perfection. So right now, what I would say, if I had to call the end of the bull market, okay, that's probably what I will do. That's what I like. That's my idea. You don't need to agree with me. I don't care if you agree with me. That's my my work. Is not financial advice. It's basically that's what I think, and that's what I do. So the reason why I would say that this is going to be the end of the bull market is because these really resemble what happened with Bitcoin. With Bitcoin, that's exactly what happened. So basically, we went and touched the first 2017 high, 2021, and then we just basically ended up, here. You can see as well if I'm gonna drop a line from here. So everything which is basically gonna go around August and September, to me, that's gonna be the end of the bull market. So it's gonna be probably a combination of this line here to this line here. So coming around September, October, and the market cap should be coming around $5 trillion. Some people are saying we're going to see 7 trillions, 8 trillions. I don't care what they say, but that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at RSI, first of all, reaching this level, okay, or we can go even higher. So once we're going to be able to reach this level, and of course, we need to break, first of all, here. So we have to break this area, okay, to go like parabolic. Then we're going to go to this area here, and then maybe, so once you're going to go to this box here, and I see total crypto market cap coming and climbing around this area around August, September, as per expectation, then I'm gonna be out. Then you can tell me whatever you want. You can tell me that altcoins are gonna do 20 trillion market cap. I don't know what you want to say, but that's when I'm gonna say, I'm out of the game, or even before, to be honest, even before. But I guess it all depends on the hype, what's gonna be happening, because I think the next bear market is gonna be very, very tough, and I want everybody to succeed in this game. It's always better to be safe than sorry, and trust me, I've been already here for 3 cycles, and I know what it means to. I did it in one cycle to basically make money and then lose them all because of the bear market. But otherwise, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. So right now, very indecisive right now, BTC. We need to see, we're going to see a short-term correction or a break finally to all-time high. But again, I'll be posting, daily content even tomorrow to show you where we could be going next, and also what I'm going to do. But otherwise, you have a fantastic rest of the day. Also, yesterday somebody asked me some price prediction of some altcoins, which I will do next tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a very good insight. But otherwise, I really hope you had a fantastic day, and I'm going to see you very soon.